Is that the Traveler and Paimon? Hello, everyone. Hello, Klee. I thought that we might convene around this time. Oh, please, don't mention it. I felt that the two of you could do with some alone time. I received a letter. Everyone's letter was different, and yet all of them drew us to this archipelago. My letter was very simple. I have Klee. If you wish to see her, come to the Golden Apple Archipelago. Correct. It would appear that I have been successfully coerced. Something caught Razor's attention on the journey over, or he wouldn't have leaped from the dragon's back. I've examined this island. His footprints are nowhere to be found, and there's no sign of a boat having left. Based on our position and bearing when he made the jump, if he didn't land here, then he must have made his way over there. You've already been there? Could that be what caught Razor's attention?
Oh? Oh, let's hope your faith in me is not misplaced. Before we get to the crystals, why don't we start the machine itself? Our previous conjecture was correct. This giant in Inazuman attire is a machine modeled on the human form. I'm afraid so. It possesses significant combat capabilities, and seems to be autonomous. For it to attack us indiscriminately like this, I believe it must have been damaged some time ago. Its outward appearance confirms its Inazuma origin. It seems the answer to that question disappeared with the people that used to inhabit this archipelago. I'm sure the shrewdest among you have already come to the same conclusion. These deserted islands bear signs of human activity. I would go so far as to infer that this archipelago once held a human population. They were most likely visitors from elsewhere, not indigenous to the islands. They may have spent a long time here before finding a way to return home. Since then, the island has been empty, with only a few scattered remnants of the past. As for the crystals, they've been manufactured from a particularly rare type of ore. Transparent. I believe they must have a specific function. That sounds like someone wanted to commemorate the machine. I see. And what about the rest of you? Who do you think would want to commemorate a machine in this way? If the machine coexisted with that first group of humans, then the memorial is so hard to understand. Of course, this is only a hypothesis. As long as you didn't activate any mechanisms. A reasonable inference, I agree. These light-emitting devices each have a small frame in front of them. Looking at the shape here, it seems like something is supposed to be fixed in place. Whatever it is, we'd be placing it into the frames in front of the light-emitting device. Which means... would you look at that? The light being emitted is white, but the installations themselves each have their own color. Red, blue, and yellow. Why wouldn't he? You've always tried your best and have done a good job. There seems to be something over there. Shall we take a look? Klee's mother, Alice, is an extremely enigmatic and near-omnipotent sorceress. Don't be overly concerned. This is just her character. Aunt Alice, the same as ever. Oh, that's you. Taking a walk around these parts? Okay, what would you like to discuss? I have conducted all manner of research, but flying from Mondstadt to this island on a dragon, that was a first. It was a good experience. In the sky, just speaking requires you to muster all your strength, since the winds are so strong. Opportunities to communicate loudly with others are scarce, Although I have little interest in it, the process was interesting. I suppose this could be considered an unforgettable memory. The nature of this island is extraordinary. Like a sealed-away secret, it opens only at specific times. And yet, the island still contains traces of human activity. Additionally, a plethora of organisms are present here. Ever since we arrived, I've been thinking, what is the limit to life? Even in the most desolate of places, will some form of life exist? Me? I'm doing quite well here. Thank you for your concern. How do you feel here, if I might ask? Okay, that's good to hear. There are many landscapes worth drawing here. If you'd like to see, you may accompany me. Today's events didn't feel that out of the ordinary. Sorry, do you mean when I left by myself? That was a personal choice. Don't stress over it. Sometimes I like to be alone. Communicating with others can be a taxing affair. But if I were to choose someone to talk to, I would pick you. You're intelligent, and I like to talk to intelligent people. All right, good night. Please don't look at me like that. If we'd solved the riddle at the beginning, then the game wouldn't have been much fun now, would it? This archipelago suits you, and Klee. Don't you think so? Summer, islands, ocean. Even if it is essentially just an ocean playground, it's perfect for those on the move. You could spend a wonderful summer here.